Now, obviously, I printed this one before that one, but what happens is that sometimes as I get a deeper understanding of how the plate takes ink and the color relationships, why. That's Koi de Loon, which is
that's pretty. Royal blue.
Fish swimming toward the moon.
That's gorgeous.
There's a Buddha.
Oh, let me see the Buddha. Yeah, that's
The Buddha tree.
Oh, that looks good.
That's the only one Buddha that I had on hand.
Did you bring any of the cave
Yeah.
prints?
They're up in the car because I took them to dinner with me last night.
Oh.
Because Bill and Mary Lou had gone to Spain. They were with a group. They went 2 weeks. They went to Portugal.
That's
really
zipping along.
But they didn't do some of the things that we did, like
Well, we
Bilbao
left
and-
when we felt like leaving, instead of somebody telling you when.
You're on your own.
Yeah.
This is from a trip to Norway.
Oh, isn't that great?
It's Nordic portal. I took a Norwegian stave church, and
They're
you
noted for
look
their
through the
horns.
stave, the doorway at the Viking ship, and you've got the helmet in the foreground.
Oh yeah, they are noted for
Carol
that.
and I did this trip to Norway. We took the overnight ship from Copenhagen to Oslo, and so we had the business of crossing the Skagerrak or whatever it is, and sailing up the Oslo fjord. That was
We
an
were in Holland,
experience.
and that was beautiful.
So
too.
a lot of times the travels result in ideas for print. I've got a couple in the back of the car.
Now,
That one
do you sketch? Is it
new
what you're
wine
interested in, or how do
with
you?
The peasants gathering the grapes, the vintner and the barrels, the
That's very
That's
pretty.
pretty.
wine passed
love
up on the
that.
drinkers. At
Yeah.
No, mostly he sits in the car and talks it out.
Oh, really? No photos, no nothing.
I mean, well, when we went to Spain, he forgot, what was it? You forgot batteries, or you forgot your charger, so you couldn't take any pictures with your camera. So
Yeah,
I took the pictures, and he just, developed
this
whatever
is
he wanted.
You have to write
From the
everything
trip down
down
the
because
Yangtze
you
through
think
the,
you have it,
the
you don't.
gorge. Now these are not topographical; they're imaginative. I come home and I kind of digest the experience, and then the image comes out of it.
Yeah.
Wow.
This one is
Passing
gorgeous.
through the Yangtze gorges did not look like this, because I made the narrowing, the gap much narrower, and then the junk down here is to give the rest of it a sense of scale. So, because people can be very literal minded, and so I did a print of a string quartet with Haydn on first violin, Mozart on second violin, Schubert playing the viola, and Beethoven playing the cello. And someone studied it, looked at it, and he said, "Oh, Ma, did Beethoven play the cello?" And I said, "Yeah, but you never could have had these four composers of string quartets sitting down and playing a quartet together. So it's a matter of, is it realistic? Did Beethoven play the cello?" And I said, "Well, I suppose so. He wrote enough string quartets and trios and so on. He had to know at least the workings of the cello."
That's right.
And so this is, somebody that's expecting something that's literal instead of imaginative or poetic or pure fantasy.
Keeps the imagination going. You could place this and that.
Well, the business of the Saracen with the hawk on his arm. I mean that, and the arabesque in the sky and in the sands and so on. It had nothing to do with reality.
Can we quote you on that?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I'll bring those cave paint prints down because I meant to do that anyway.
Okay, great.
Well, he's amazing. Just keep going full speed.
And so he was slightly damp, but I thought, okay, that's been his bed since he was housebroken.
How old is he?
14.
And he's a poodle, is it? Or
He's ready to go in for his afternoon nap. He has his morning nap, then he has his afternoon nap, then his
Like a
evening
baby.
nap, and then
When you're ready for it,
gets up
you're
in
ready
the bed
for it.
at 10:30 or 11 o'clock at night, and then he sleeps most of the night. And by 7 o'clock, it was 6 this morning, he's ready to get up.
And you're supposed to get
But
up right up.
he
still.
goes through the night, which is better than I do half the time.
yeah, there's a big glare on those. Now this is our Professor Red, our distinguished neighbor for 37 years.
That reminds me, I've got my camera. I'm going to take some pictures too.
Yeah. Will you say something to the video audience here, Professor?
Fromage.
Very good. Any words of wisdom after
What are you
your
doing, taking pictures?
movies of you? Yeah.
She's a video queen, you know?
Yeah, you're the star.
Anna, I don't know how you look younger than I am. You dye your hair. Obviously, you dye your hair.
Yes.
I don't. I just rinse it. I never use a dye in my hair.
You just rinse it?
It's a rinse dye.
It's a rinse. You can wash it
It's
off.
beautiful. It is
Thank you.
beautiful.
There
Well,
you
I didn't
go.
go to the real blonde or dark. I stay the natural, my natural color. Because some people get too bright and too dark. It's not good.
This is our friend Andy, Costa Rica buddy of mine, and Hildegard Baratti. And we have to talk, ladies and gentlemen. This is this video.
Just say it's a nice day. Tomorrow's a holiday, and we're enjoying the weather so far.
And we had a
so good.
lovely, lovely lunch
We had
prepared
a
by the
excellent
professor,
lunch, excellent. We learned how to eat dark.
the chef.
Uh-huh.